Yeah, G3 is in winners. Keryan is in losers. They played in winners semifinals. Is it called? No. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm bad with the name. The
Interesting.
one before winners finals, basically.
Okay, so we have the Superman Jake matchup. Ooh, I know a decent amount about this one. The big thing for Curry in here going into this set will be just literally zoning out Superman. I mean, you do not want him to get even close to you. If he can breathe on you, you're in trouble. Stay away from Superman. Use that forward air, outrange him. And the biggest thing I think like is going to be an issue as well for G3 going into this matchup will be that it's very hard to juggle Jake. Jake can just land with his car, or he can down air you, and he could easily sub his own reversal off of that. So juggling Jake is almost not really an option, and the only way you're gonna be able to kill Jake will be horizontally. Can't really punish him vertically.
Yeah, skateboard's kind of big.
Yeah.
And then also like its side air being like really angleable makes it very rough. I feel like to sometimes call him out and catch him. But he has done it before. I think it was relatively close. I don't remember. It was like I think it was actually 3-1. So it wasn't like, but it wasn't like a knock out of the park. It wasn't like a free 3-1.
Yeah. So we see right here the neutral air coming out here from G3. And both of these players is kind of just playing a little bit of neutral, trying to find their own setups. We see the down airs coming out here from Keryan. That's going to be some good damage there. But neutral airs coming out here from G3. And we see the heat vision. I feel like heat vision is going to be good for this matchup. But then again, if you're playing against a character like, Jake, who wants to stay in the air a lot with a lot of their combos, as we see that was a very clean setup there. That up special could have almost been death there for Keryan. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting because as we see this juggle coming out here, I want to see Keryan be able to use that house to be able to down special downwards, bouncing house, to see if they can do anything off of that as they get a clean neutral air right there.
Yeah, do you know if there's a difference between like the boat and the house, or is it just aesthetics?
Yeah, it's just aesthetics. Yeah,
That's what I figured. I just was like, am I crazy?
Nah.
Right?
Yeah, it's just aesthetics. As we see the down special coming out right there, that's gonna be the big way for them to answer here. Very good up here coming out from Keryan, and just like that, it's gonna be match point.
Yeah, Jake definitely like this Jake is very aggressive, but what we've noticed before is I was gonna say when they have a lead they start playing more defensive, but G3 actually ending the stock relatively quickly after the fact, still not putting himself into the biggest of deficits. Obviously still a little bit behind, but nothing undoable, especially for Superman.
Yeah, as we see Superman coming in right here, trying to look for their own up air. Up strong right there. Up air is coming out here from Keryan. Keryan going for the up special, very interesting miss up, and that's the interaction I'm talking about right there with that down special. Just being able to land whenever Superman wants to look for a juggle. Keryan just has a get out of jail free card with that, and honestly, it's something you can kind of just use throughout the entirety of this set. And if G3 has to be able to counterplay that, maybe just go for a jump and kind of like fake it out. But right now, sitting at 153%. Basically, any forward air or aerial from Jake here, especially an up air, will just do it.
I don't know why I'm scared every time. It's like I just see Superman get one hit. I'm like, he's dead. He's dead.
No, Superman can, yeah, dude, he can definitely do that. He can take one or two, and then you're done. But right now, we see the neutral. Oh, looking for that second neutral right there. Keryan not able to get it, though. Coming out for the forward air. Oh, somehow G3 hanging on to that. Looking for the up air here as well. Down special, and that will do it.
Yeah, like Keryan definitely seemed in control of that match, like very, very well. Definitely like in control of the pace of the match, like being relatively aggressive while also playing relatively safe at the same time, knowing when to actually call out G3. Funny enough, I see a lot of Jakes trying to get the neutral special out in one way or another. Not really Keryan though. I don't know how common it is. But I see a lot of people trying to go for it because that obviously applies the broken status effect.
Yeah. So the weakened status effect you get from the neutral special. And the neutral special, the way that works is it doubles. You see it a little bit more from Jake players. In singles, not too much because it's a little bit committal.
Okay,
and it can be kind of easy to punish. And so I think that's probably why we don't see it probably too much in singles. But in doubles, it's pretty good because you have a teammate who can help you and protect you. And you can also aim the when you spit them out, you can also aim it. So if you want to aim it, you can aim it into a teammate and then combo off of it. But we'll have to see what happens here. in this, going into this next set. The stage will be Sky Arena with the 3 plats. I think that these platforms are going to help G3 in terms of being able to juggle, but that's going to be if they can land an up air against Keryan. But as we see, a very clean combo coming out here from G3, looking for the forward air.
Blue team.
G3 absolutely going crazy right now with the clean Kryptonian combo onto Keryan. That was an absolutely insane down special, and G3 coming into this next game with some smoke.
Jesus. I don't know what to say. They just said like, nah, last game, fluke.
Yeah, absolute fluke. This seems to be just the better stage pick here for G3, and G3 is coming out here, guns blazing, going for the neutral air, and I love the option selects of neutral air. Going for the neutral air to kind of like cover for air dodges. It is a multi-hit, so if your opponent tries to air dodge past, they will get hit by 1 or 2 of those hitboxes, and you can kind of follow up with that with a forward air over the side B. Very good down airs there right there. That was an extremely clean down air right there, TNT.
It was clean. The game didn't show it well, though.
Yeah, I think it looked like Keryan. I don't know if that was a bug or what was happening there, but
just a small desync on spectator probably, but it still worked out fine.
Yeah. We see the down air here coming out from G3. Very good forward air, looking for another one off stage. Keryan literally toying with their life. Very good side special, and that will do it. G3 taking game 2 just like that. Very good side special coming out there with the armor, able to net that last kill.
Yeah, damn.
A wise man once told me that the only way to know how strong you are is to keep testing your
Wow,
limits.
that was a very, very quick set right there, TNT. And, I mean, honestly, that was all in G3's favor. I mean, the momentum had just completely shifted. And right now, you got to imagine, if you're G3 going into this next set, you got to feel confident about that one.
I'm trying to think of what to say, but like, it's like the game was just over. I think G3 needed a moment to figure out what Keryan's momentum is like, what his pacing of the game is like, and that's why game 1 happened the way it did. Now that he understands what the momentum is like, I feel like it's going to be a lot better for him. So now it's obviously up to Keryan to adapt back to this pacing and adapt back to what G3 found out and figure out how he can defeat that before the set's over.
Yeah, that's gonna be the big thing here, kind of like making an adaptation game plan. Because honestly, that was a very one-sided match. As we now get into it, sets 1-1 right now. Keryan G3, and we go back to Trophy's Edge.
Yeah, obviously the stage worked really well last time, so might as well go back. It's a safe pick. I always feel like, if you already won there, and there's, obviously no bans because there's only 3 stages. It's definitely a safe idea to just go back and be like, you know what, this worked. We're good.
I love that combo we saw from you're going for the up special there, not enough percentage though. I love that combo we saw from Keryan earlier with the neutral air into the forward air, to kind of just throwing that out and just drifting a little bit and comboing off a forward air. Very interesting option right there we see from G3 as well with the Frost Breath, being able to zone a little bit. That kind of just like, a little bit of a get off me type tool, kind of saying, hey, Keryan, this is my space right here. Don't touch me, bro.
My bad. It's Keryan.
Oh, Keryan.
Yeah. See, that's what I meant. Like, I don't know what to pronounce. Woo! The fair. You are going back to Krypton. Goodbye.
Yeah, and just like Krypton blowing up in the process. Very good neutral air right there from Keryan. And we see now both players kind of just doing their own thing, but now we got to figure out if you're G3, honestly. After that last game, you had a very good momentum there, but what's the big thing that's being different here? I think that it's Keryan being able to mix up those neutral airs and being able to catch those air dodges. Just throwing out that neutral air is such a large hitbox, and it kind of just lets Jake drift while using that, and there goes the neutral special, able to apply that weakening effect. You see the forward air coming out here as well. TNT, this could be the end of this game.
It's very close, yeah. Especially, and even like if G3 closes out the game now, or sorry, just the stock now, they have to deal with a refreshed Jake, which is obviously pretty threatening.
Oh yeah. Refreshed Jake is definitely something you do not want to mess with. Very good forward air coming out here from G3, getting some special, and that was a very good up special right there from G3, able to get this kill. Sitting at 121 though, you gotta imagine if you're G3, you gotta play very careful here if you want to stay into this game.
Yeah, either very careful, or you want to take a big risk, see if you can kill them early after you've dealt some percentage on them. That's basically the call you want to make. How much do I think if I play it safe, can I get the kill, or do I have to see if I can get a big read and kill really early?
Yeah, we see some very good movement here from G3. I love the air dodge cancels into the double fast fall. Very good neutral air right there coming out from G3 as well. And he is playing with some really good steam. It seems as though all they needed was one stock in order to get back into this game. Gotta watch out for that up air though. Up strong into the up air, looking for the up special. Ooh, G3 looking to close this out. Going for the break. That's it.
Defeat.
That's it. G3 able to get that up special right there. And getting right back into the set. Very good up special from G3. And TNT, bro, this is
Nice work.
G3. Honestly, I seems to one of those people that just needs to get settled in with this set, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like, he just needs to get used to the pacing. I definitely think that G3 just needs to figure out exactly, like, he might be slow in his adaptation, like, you know, in like the way of like he just needs a game to adapt. But the second he does adapt, he's not to be messed with.
Wow,
Like, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, that was definitely insane. I'm guessing the set was best of 3. I think that's it,
No,
right?
it's no, it's best of 5, but we've been kicked out of spectator. a few
Oh,
times
okay.
with
I
longer
was about
sets,
to say, yeah. Normally grand finals is best of 5, but okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I that was
Yeah.
it. Like
yesterday during the NA bracket, we missed game 10 partially because it kicked Kristep for inactivity.
oh,
We missed
that,
like
that
a
sucks.
last stock last hit set between
Oh,
game between
no.
game 10 between Mirror Man and Sandstorm.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's not.
that
we
sucks.
have no proof that Mirror Man won that set.
You have no book. So he said he won it, but you don't know.
No, we have proof because Mirror Man was streaming it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But-
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Mirror Man's a good.
You know, he just
good friend.
faked. You know, he just faked it. You know, he deep faked the stream. He was actually not winning.
Mirror Man's a good friend of mine. Actually, we're both actually from Maryland, which is pretty
Oh.
cool. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. I met him at SmashCon last year when in for Nickelodeon All Star Brawl when he came in second place there.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. Yeah, I forgot to mention earlier. Actually, I've done a decent amount of stuff in the NASB community as well. I made some good guys when the game first was out. But yeah. As we get into this game, enough about NASB. Let's talk about G3 and Keryan. Honestly, dude, G3, like you said earlier, Twitch. As you said earlier, TNT. I feel like they're just one of those people that just needs to get settled in a little bit. Like, just figure out the opposing game plan, and I think now this is going to be the game where G3 is just going to turn on the Jets.
Yeah, exactly. I think right now is I want. Here's the problem. I really want the Jake player Keryan to like take down the pacing a bit, because I think obviously when they're you know, it seems like earlier stocks, like always first stocks, they're doing well, but then the second stock, whenever G3 kind of like realizes what the pacing of the game is going to be like again, I don't feel like they should slow it down again. Like, you know, you take a stock or you're in a pretty big percent lead, just slow it down the pace of the game, relax a bit, figure out a moment to then go back in again. And in that point, from that point onwards, mix back in your aggression whenever you feel like they are just expecting you to zone.
Yeah, exactly. I do agree with you a lot right on that point, because the big thing about this is you want to, like, if you have a lead, you kind of just want to feel up the game a little bit, because at that point you're in the advantage. You kind of want to just kind of like, you know, create your own pace. And right now we see between G3 and Keryan, it's a little bit of back and forth momentum right here. Obviously G3 is at 127%, but you know, he is playing Superman right now, a character that is one of the second heaviest character in the game, besides Iron Giant. So, you know, Keryan needs to be able to kind of just find their own pacing. Very good up special here coming up from G3, but now down air being just such a great anti-air option. And
That almost killed.
he's a TNT. How did he survive that?
I'll come back to you when I'm not shocked.
What is this set right now, TNT? What is this set?
Well, what this says is definitely close, especially with the percent just like being 100. One good punish from Superman will do it. So Keryan definitely needs to play it slow right now. Take your time, homie.
Yeah, got the forward airs coming out here as well. Very good forward air from G3. You have to be careful, man, with those. Oh, that's a very good down air there, though. Looking for the up strong, looking for the up air there. I love the movement from Keryan. Instead of just opting immediately for the air dodge, looking to land immediately, just jumped and kind of took their own time and then immediately air dodge right after when they saw they were in a safe positioning, not wanting to commit to anything that could end their stock.
Okay, so we're back in this great position where we have been here before. You're not out of it until you're actually at the victory screen.
We see the very good reversal forward here right there from G3. Down special coming out here from Keryan. Keryan sitting at 144 in G3, 154 after tanking that forward air with that up strong. Very good key vision coming out here. Down airs from Keryan. Keryan looking for the up air. G3 going for the forward air. Back to K coming in, but a very good neutral air from G3, able to clean that stock up.
Yeah, Keryan definitely only needs one more hit, but can he get it? Like, this is the exact same position he was last game, and will G3 do it again, where he just finishes up the stock extremely early with a dominant performance, second stock?
Yeah, as we see the heat visions, the down air is coming out from Keryan. Keryan, well, G3 at 180%, very good dodge there. Double jab into the up strong, into the up air, looking for the forward air, trying to knock them off stage here. Keryan, I don't know how they got out of that situation. Very good jumping, air dodge away, but G3 has some insane steam. Up strong into the up B! Very good kill right there from G3, and G3 taking away another game that looked like it was totally in Keryan's favor.
Just doing my job.
Damn. I just feel kind of sad. I wanted more games. That was hype.
I wanted more games too, but honestly, wow, you would have thought, like, after taking that first kill right there, a lot of it looked like it was in Keryan's favor. G3 was kind of struggling to get kills. They were getting into situations where they needed to armor through attacks and get a kill, and just nothing was landing. It was either a well-spaced attack coming out from Keryan with like a forward air, or it was something like, I don't know, maybe G3 would go for a juggle looking for an up air, and Keryan would just go right through it with the down special. G3 was struggling to get a kill at one point, but then after taking that one first stock, G3 just flips the switch and just goes freaking demon time and just goes for those insane up special kills, and it's just like, yeah, I can do that too. You're playing against Superman, buddy. Don't get caught in the air.
But congratulations to G3 for winning the tournament. Obviously, Keryan getting second place, definitely no small feat in this tournament that's definitely stacked. There were a lot of really good players here.